It's the morning after the night before. This is what the morning after the night before a gig can look like. We ended up with some rather mucky, dusty leads, didn't we, IB? He's hiding in the kitchen, so he's getting everything out and giving it a clean. This is just some of it. Oh, yes, it's all out. It's all right. We're going through to the music room. And there's more.
There will be water.
And rather beautifully, this lovely yellow thing has come out. What's this plant called? Please, anybody in the comments. I especially like that it's just like growing straight out of the stem. Good morning. It's actually about 11:30. We've been up for hours. We got up quite early actually because Chris had an early-ish train to get. So we sat at the table eating breakfast. I wasn't filming, drinking coffee, that sort of thing. Then I edited yesterday's footage. And now I'm thinking I really should have a shower and get dressed. But I actually haven't had any breakfast yet. Although I have been picking the IB's blueberries. Oh, I don't get fresh ones because they're so expensive and they go off, but I'm eating these. IB's bought me rice cakes especially, so I've slathered them in Marmite and a bit of butter, and I'm having some natural yoghurt with honey and yummy blueberries. I've had my breakfast now, very delicious it was too. I'm entering the bathroom. I'm going to have a shower right now. I'm on hold. I got out of the shower all clean and everything, and I was starting to pack my stuff away ready, and I thought, what if my daughter can't use her data while she's away? Because I had that trouble when I went to Portugal. So I'm ringing O2. And I might be in a queue for up to 45 minutes. Me and IB would like to nip out and have a walk in the fresh air before I head off. I've got a gig tonight. I've got a gig in Cardiff. I will be getting the train to Cardiff, and I'll be there about an hour early because that's just the way the trains work out. So that's a good excuse to go and sit in a cafe or something, isn't it? Do some work. Watch the world go by. Quite looking forward to it, actually. I could be sometime here, I think. Oh, I need to sort my nails out. Look, two of them just plopped off. Well, one of them kind of started to plop off, and then the other one kind of started to plop off in one lump. But luckily, I anticipated this happening, so I brought some nail varnish with me. So I'll sit and do that now while I'm on hold. Funnily enough, my daughter's having her nails done today as well. She's having them done with a friend who's going on the cruise with her. They're so excited for the cruise. I'm not showing this very well, am I? I don't normally do my nails in the day. I do them before bed because I always make such a shocking mess of them that they go all over my skin. And then by the morning, sometimes they seem to be rubbed off mostly. It's because I'm doing it left-handed. Does anybody else have the same thing where you just get it everywhere? I'm trying so hard. Maybe I put it on too thick or something. I'm not that experienced, to be honest. Right, well, that's kind of one. I just want them to look matching for now. Just to tide me over the gig tonight. I think it's a wedding. Excuse that horrible rackety music. Nearly there. Just don't splodge it. Oh, it's starting to splodge. That's a bit of a mess, but, you know. Just gonna have to sit here like this now. Yeah, looking at them, I've really messed them up. But thing is, people are going to be seeing them from afar, and I'll be on the stage, so it's fine, they won't notice. I've been sorting my stuff out, kind of. And I've separated out a load of stuff into this carry bag. I'm going to leave that in the back of IB's car, because he's actually coming to my house tonight, because he's going to take my daughter off to her cruise in the morning. And there's some heavy things in there as well, like a music stand and a folder and things like that, so it'd be good not to have that weight today. I stupidly disconnected the phone. I thought, oh, I know, I'll look online, see if I can organise it online, and just keep the phone line open in case they answer. And then I saw that you could pay to add a bolt on for international travel calls and that, and I thought, oh, I'll disconnect the phone, then disconnected it. And then I looked more closely and I didn't really understand if she already had it for Europe and whether I didn't need to pay for it. But you can't just pay for a one-off, you have to pay £3 a month, like, you know, forever, I suppose, or until you cancel it. So just got nail varnish everywhere, smudged it all. Oh, it's not going well, is it? I don't know. I mean, normally it just works abroad, doesn't it, a phone? But I don't want her to find herself on land somewhere and needing Google Maps or something. She'll be with other people, though. I think she's going to be with a big group the whole time, to be honest. I don't think they're going to trust them to go roaming off on their own. Well, the boat will not be held up. The boat will leave. This is what apparently cruise ships do. If people are late, tough. Boat's going to leave. You're stranded, you've got to get a flight home or something. I don't know if the staff are going to trust the students to do that, so probably be fine. Anyway, IB and I have made it out for a bracing walk in the fresh air. It's a bit overcast, to be honest, but it's not too bad. The sun is trying to glint its way through a little bit. Haven't got ages. Do you know what? I made a great discovery. I completely forgot I'd made myself 3 cheese rolls to use up all the rolls that were in the freezer, just to make space in the freezer. So I have 2 left. So that's lunch and dinner sorted. Oh, duckies, flying ducks. Off they go. And there's a barge coming along, look. Hello. Oh, hold the mud. It's later and I'm getting the train. Now the sun's decided to come out. It's lovely blue sky actually. I've got about 9 minutes to wait for my train now. It's non-stop announcements. Just waited for ages for one to stop. I was going to say, we've had a funny kind of dithery day today. It's been a bit like a sort of hiatus day.
Will be the 1432 transport for Wales.
I'm just going to show you the lovely little daffodils while I wait for the announcements to finish. They stopped, finally, I could tell you. We had a really kind of funny in-betweeny hiatusy dithery day today. We just didn't quite know what to do with ourselves because I knew I had to leave quite early in the day for my gig, and we're kind of just sort of chilling out a bit after the last one had finished. But anyway, I'm off to Cardiff Centre now. I'm going to be about an hour early because there's some weird non-train running thing after this one, so if I didn't get this one I would have been late. But that's fine because you know me, I love any excuse to be in Cardiff Centre, so I will find something to do. It might involve sitting in a cafe, it might involve mooching around shops, we'll see. Let's go and climb up into this one. This'll do. I was hoping for a table, but never mind. I can probably edit from here because we've got quite a nice big fold down tray. I changed my mind about editing and put my laptop back away. It's too bumpy. I'm going to do my language learning instead on my phone.
Easy 10 years. Actually, I've got my life on track.
If two of you have gone yes and the other two went, oh, I don't know, then I'll write a check.
GT other side. Right, and at what point you put them at the front or the back?
Platform 3 for the London train, normally platform 4 for the Bristol Temple Meads train. Sometimes they like to switch it around just to keep you on your toes, you know. You wouldn't like us to be, what's the word, predictable, would you? So, you know, sometimes just check with the information boards. I'm sure you get on the right train. Obviously, make sure you take your belongings with you. Unless you want to leave me some chocolate. I quite often fancy some chocolate, but I suppose it's Saturday afternoon, isn't it? Next stop is Newport.
Just come in through Newport now, just leaving, and funnily enough my daughter just phoned me just for a quick catch up and an how-do-you-do, and she's in Newport rail station as well. But not quite getting this train. She's just going to get the next one, so it's funny, isn't it? She's been having her nails done in Newport today with a friend, and she's on her way back now to do the rest of her packing for the cruise, and I've got to do her injection tonight. I don't want to do her first thing in the morning. I never want her to just be on her own straight away after the injection, so I don't want to do her right before she leaves. She's never had a reaction, but I just, you know, it's a thing. I've gone dark now, I'm in a tunnel. One thing I like about trains is seeing the backs of people's houses, the bits you don't normally get to see. Somewhere along here, there's a whole load of train carriages. I think we're coming up to it actually. I'll try and get a shot of it for you. Yeah, there they are, look, coming into view. They're always there, lurking. Kind of old, don't they? I don't know if they still get used or if it's like a holding bay of some sort. Some sort of depot, it said. I didn't quite catch the name. I'll probably see it when I'm editing and I can put it on the screen.
See you when I come back. Bring those back in the car. No, come see me.
I'm out and I've got an hour. I've got to decide what to do with myself. Looking at the sky thinking, I might need to put my coat on. It is currently not on. It's currently hanging off my bag at the moment because it's actually not cold for a change. Town's kind of a bit busy with party goers. There were a lot of them on the train and they all needed a wee right when I did. They were all taking it in turns. I think they've been on the lager. Nice run of green men, as in pedestrian crossing ones. I like the skyline here now by Central Station. It's amazing. It's changed so much. It's Saturday, so hence all the party crowds. We had gangs of girls singing in the train station as well. Sounds like a band. I'm not sure how much I want to walk around because I've got quite a heavy bag to carry. Not as bad as yesterday, mind. The obvious thing really is to go sit in a cafe. But I'm not that hungry, but then I do need to eat before my gig, really. Have got a roll. I ate one on my walk actually. I'm contemplating a Subway actually. I think they do big salad bowls, don't they, if you're not too hungry. And it wouldn't be too expensive either. There's one right opposite Cardiff Castle, well, the end of Cardiff Castle. We can see how busy it is. I don't remember all these benches being here. There are quite a lot of them. This is just the tail end. There's a guy playing a djembe there, dreadlocks and everything, and he's, when you listen closely, he's actually singing in Welsh. And he's got a great big smile on his face. I'm going to go and give him a coin. Oh, he's giving the little girl a go. I won't film her.
Thank you, lovely.
There's the castle right up ahead. Bus, tourist bus actually. Oh my gosh, I just walked really, really close by what I thought was a statue or like a mannequin or something outside a shop. It was a real person. They were just keeping very still. As in not those, which obviously are not real. But this was a human. I wish I was a bit hungrier, but it's kind of my time to eat really. Let's try in here then, see. Yeah, not that busy. And also, did you do tomato? Please, some peppers, jalapenos and olives, please.
And I'm so bored. Any salt and chicken bacon? Can I just have salt and pepper, please?
Marvellous, thank you so much. Oh yeah, and the patty. Yeah, warm would be nice, thank you. I'm sitting in my favourite seat. This is me and Izzy's favourite seat from when she was little, and we would come to Cardiff on Saturdays for something. I got myself an enormous salad. It was came to about £7 altogether, and that included a cup of tea as well. I've got vegan patty chopped up small, which he heated up for me. You could either have it hot or cold. And the mayo is vegan. So I'm going to tuck into this now. I've got half an hour before I have to leave, so just the right amount of time. I've been really enjoying this salad. I have to say, jalapenos in the salad are too intense for me, so I know not to order those next time, but the gherkins have been nice there and the black olives. I'm slowly working my way through my tea and I've got to go in about 8 minutes. Does anyone else do this in Subway? You order jalapenos in whatever you're having, and then you can't actually taste your hot drink that you ordered because you've burned your mouth on jalapenos. I always do that. I can't taste the tea properly now. I really enjoyed that. I've eaten every last bit apart from the jalapenos. I would say, if you like watching buses, this is quite a good place to sit and eat your lunch. Of course, there's none there now that I'm mentioning it, but so many different buses have gone past while I've been sitting here. I better swig this last bit of tea and get a move on. There's a stagecoach bus. The staff are very nice and smiley in that Subway. They were the smiliest Subway staff I've ever encountered. Very pleasant. I'm going to head off and find this venue now. I've arrived at the venue. It's very beautiful. I don't want to film much because it's somebody's wedding. Got a lovely stained glass window at the end there. It's break time already. It's hours later. I'm just not really vlogging at this one. It's a very, I don't know, it's quite an intimate one and a slightly different lineup than I normally play with as well. I'm hiding behind a kind of partition thingy. They're just having a bit of a break for 10 minutes and then after that we're going to do another set. It is a ceilidh as usual. I've sneaked sort of backstage as it were. This place used to be a church and it's still got a lot of the original features in place, although a lot of them have kind of been hidden, I don't know, behind panelling or something. I do get to see some very varied and interesting places anyway. Hello, it's Sunday now. I didn't end the vlog last night because when I got in, my daughter was here, my boyfriend was here, and we were just getting ready for her to go off on her cruise, and she's gone off this morning early. She left, what time did she leave? 7:30 she left, 7:30 in the morning, so I waved her off and my boyfriend has taken her off to the coach, and she's on her way. That's so exciting, isn't it? Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you please give it a like if you liked it, subscribe down below if you'd like to watch more videos from me, hitting the notification bell, selecting all, because if you just like select, I don't know, recommended or whatever the other option is, you don't get all of them. It's just based on your viewing history, I think. But anyway, with all that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!